The Lone Goose. A great flock of geese soared across the sky, their wings cutting through the crisp autumn air. They flew in a perfect V formation, each bird helping the one behind it by reducing wind resistance. Together, they could fly farther, faster, and higher than any single goose could on its own. But one young goose, eager to prove its strength, grew restless. Why should I follow, it thought. I can fly just as well on my own. So with a proud flap of its wings, the goose veered off from the flock, leaving the safety of the formation behind. At first, it felt exhilarating. The sky was vast, the wind fresh, but soon the lone goose realized something troubling. The air felt heavier, every wing beat harder. Without the lift of its companions, flying took more effort. The flock, still moving together, sped ahead while the lone goose lagged behind. As the hours passed, fatigue crept in. The wind seemed stronger now, and the altitude lower. The world below, once distant and safe, grew closer, too close. A shadow moved below. A hunter, sharp-eyed and patient, had noticed the solitary bird. Panic surged through the young goose. It flapped its wings desperately, trying to regain altitude, trying to reach the others. But alone, it was vulnerable. Then, just as hope began to fade, a familiar sound echoed across the sky, a honk. The flock had noticed their missing member. With a swift turn, they circled back, their strong wings creating a path in the air for the weary goose to follow. With the last of its strength, the young goose rejoined the formation. Immediately, it felt the difference. The burden lifted, the wind once again an ally rather than an enemy. The young goose had learned its lesson. Strength was not in flying alone, but in flying together. And so, with a grateful heart, the young goose followed its flock, soaring high once more.